Welcome to round 9 of the Rebestos Elite Racing Series here from Daytona International Speedway for the Challenger 100. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. On pole for the Challenger 100 is the 27 car of Jackson Menchue, and on the outside pole you have the 4. It'll be a 30-lap race here. Should see one pit stop around lap 20 or 21. Row 2 you have Andy Canton on the inside and 36 of Javier Hernandez on the outside. Green flag is in the air here as the Challenger takes them down for start of the Challenger 100. Cars getting up to speed here. The pace, once at full strength, should be around 185, 190 miles an hour with these cars. Working their way, they're around 150 right now. So Andy Canton leads the inside row with push from Noah Cars. Your pole sitter and your outside pole sitter are both falling back on the outside now. Noah Cars is clear through to second. 42 of Travis Scott is clear to third. Pack still appears to be 36 cars strong. As they come down for lap 1, it'll be Andy Canton out front. First two are single file. They got 3 wide with Kyle Bachelia on the inside in that 41 car. Some 3 wide developing in the back there. Comes the 9 of Eric Hayden with help from the 11 of Ken Richards on the inside. He'll leave him out there. Still out front, the 30 car of Andy Canton. Eric Hyden's in second. Now they're 3 wide for the 4th position. Noah Cars can't get down there. Stan Din will come through to 3rd. Here comes Eric Hayden making a move on Andy Canton for the inside for the lead here. Looks as though he'll do it. This will get some pushing help from Stan Din in the 14 car. Dodge and a Chevy down on the inside of a Ford. Whoa, it's getting really dicey in the back there now. I think they're all 3 wide though. It's 4 wide at this track, but you gotta get worried about it. Daytona will be the only super speedway track of the season. And you got 3 wide for the lead now with Dylan Benson making an aggressive move. Push from the 20 of Kyle Martins to the lead. So though all cars still in the pack. Here comes the 20 of Kyle Martins with push from the 56 of Daniel Chastain. Then you got teammates, the 77 and the 44. Landon Kinkinen on the inside with pushing off from the 44 of Blake Kinkinen. 44 started on the outside pole last week at Fairgrounds, but was involved in a wreck. Dropped them back to a disappointing finishing position, looking to do better here, and both those Camaros are 1-2 right now here at Daytona. Landon Kinkinen, your winner from Phoenix, comes down to block the 66 of Bill Remington, who's still searching for his first win. About 15 laps away from pit stops now. Here comes an aggressive move on the inside to try to get pushing help from the 6 of Joey Norton. We'll see if he gives it to him or not. Just though he was trying to see if he could find an opening there, but no avail. It looks like the 45 car of Cameron Vaughn ducked below the 6 of Joey Norton. Caught him off guard there. And he's through second place now. .45 of Vaughn jumps to the bottom now. Really close pack right now. From first to 36, it's under 1.5 seconds with the interval right now. Eric Cardona in the 18 up to second now. Alex Tanker in the 12. Sean Williams in the 21 car. Single file for the first 3 and then triple file on the way back. 12 Alex Tanker on the inside. So Andy can't, Eric Cardona would try to block him, but can't quite do it. He will get on the inside of the 45 of Cameron Vaughn, though. We'll see if the 18 jumps down here or not. It's August Eberhardt in the 29 car on the inside. Whoa. Alex Tanker will lead that lap. Got 3 wide still. Here comes the 4v2 of Travis Scott on the inside with a great push from the 24 of Sebastian Torres. So trying to block the momentum of August Eberhardt and see if he can get back down below before Sebastian Torres does. Can't quite. It looks like here comes a 5 of Matthew Tuck on the inside. 3 wide again. 3 by 3 by 3. This pack is currently running. It's wild. There, it'll be Tuck at the line. About even strength right now. The 41 car of Kyle Bichelia on the inside with help from Julio Cesar. And the 4 Fitzwater. Try come the inside. 41 trying to control the cars behind him. Manage all sides of the track. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job of that right now. Comes the 4 of Jonathan Fitzwater. Pace of the pack right now is around 183 miles per hour as Noah Cars takes the lead. Back up there with Eric Hayden. Hayden getting a push from the 17 of Glenn Lerner. Cars running really close right now. So Hayden will come up and block the 17. Can the 17 get to the bottom? No, he cannot. Alan Eberhardt will take that. Putting the 17 to the outside row here, but that might have killed the inside's momentum, so that should keep Eric Hayden safe for now out front. Working on lap 11:30, 11 out of 30. So it's getting a little more fanned out here at the front for now. 33 Tommy Turbo on the inside now. He's got the strong car of Andy Canton behind him. See if they can make a move on Eric Hayden. He's led for the last 2 laps now. The challenger. Take a look here. You got the 20 of Sean Williams on the inside. While Hayden continues to patrol all 3 lanes of, well, now 2 lanes, or even just 1 lane now. Of Sean Williams, or Kyle Martin's 13 car of Aiden Shepard, 99 of Griffin Lynn, and the 7 of Brian Fox. See, one driver I've noticed that's lying back is the 76, Michael DeSanta. He's probably analyzed how these guys are racing up here, pretty aggressive, and if they get 4 wide, there's a good chance they might wreck, so he's probably trying to avoid that. That and the whole pack is pretty much a giant roadblock right now. But looks like he's the only driver really doing that right now with that strategy. Plus, it's easier to come in to the pit stops without having to be involved in a wreck. Don't know if he might have lost the draft actually there. It looks like he's hanging on right now. Eric Hayden still out front. About 5 or 6 laps away from the only pit stop of the race. 38 car of Dylan Benson. Came up short last week to the 9 of Eric Hayden. And Dylan Benson will go on the inside with pushing help from the 44 of Blake Kinkinen. Jump to the outside now, see if that the car of the 9 car of Eric Hayden will help him or not. Doesn't look like he can do much there though. 44 trying to side draft, but that opens up the door on the bottom for the 56 of Daniel Chastain. Three by 3 again here. 56 now trying to manage all 3 lanes of traffic here. We're about at the halfway point of this race now. 77 Landon Kinkinen on the inside. Push up from the 6 car of Joey Norton and the 45 of Cameron Vaughn behind him. Looks as though the only car who's lost the draft right now is the 76 of Michael DeSanta. It's about 2 seconds. He's about half a second back from the pack. That Fox News Camaro. Cameron Vaughn out to the front with pushing help from the 42 of Travis Scott. '18 of Eric Cardona with help from the 1 car of Anthony Wendler. It's as though Scott will get shuffled out to the outside, while 6 of Joey Norton pushes the 77 of Landon Kinkinen into the outside. Here comes Cardona to the inside of the 45 of Cameron Vaughn for lap 17. Believe he should be getting clear of him into 1. He's got push from the 29 of August Eberhardt. Some great racing up here. You've seen some guys be able to hold the lead for a couple laps. Other times gets 3 wide. It's anyone's game. Been a really great super speedway race thus far. DeSanta continues to drop out of the pack here. Drivers like the 13 of Aiden Shepard, the 2 of Bob Rohrman haven't been really able to do anything though. Again, this pack just getting 3 wide and stuff. Can't really risk it, or they're trying to wait it out because after pit stops, it should get much more determined as to who is actually going to be contending for this win, because it's going to fall into the hands of the pit crew right now, because this pack is within 1.5 seconds still. Best hope for 76 car would be a wreck. You have the 52 of Will Maples out front right now. Sebastian Torres with a run, but the 52 of Will Maples will come down and block him. Will Maples still searching for his first win. 24 car Sebastian Torres, who was leading out in Phoenix but lost it on a pit stop. Single file for the first 5 spots, back to Matthew Tuck in the 5, running 5th. Here comes the 04 of Chris Dodd onto the inside now. Speed of the leader right now, 185. Getting really close to pit stops now. Take a look from an overhead, or not overhead, but out wide of all this stuff. We'll see. Anticipated either this lap or probably next lap. We'll see cars start to come in. Yeah, probably next lap. They go by. '17 car of Glenn Lerner. That team looking for some being able to finish it out. They've had great starts, the 17 team. Just haven't been able to finish where they wanted to, or anything reflective of where they start in a lot of these races, most notably Bristol. Looks like he'll try to jump to the outside. Won't get any help though. See if we have pit stops this time. I believe we do have some guys coming in now. See if it looks all clear here. A couple guys in here. Keep our eyes on the pits for now. '56 of DeSantis in. Let's keep an eye, see, make sure it's all clear here. This is the Will Maples winning the race off pit road for this group. Believe this group should be coming in this time by, led by the 17 of Glenn Lerner, 14 of Stand-In, 99 of Griffin Lynn, 20 of Kyle Martins, 5 of Matthew Tuck, 18 of Eric Cardona, 89 car Alan Eberhardt, 1 Anthony Wendler, 33 Tommy Turbo, 56 Daniel Chastain. So some guys are having longer pit stops than they anticipated, with perhaps problems of some sort. Ooh, 45 Cameron Vaughn makes contact with the 14 coming in. Take a look here back at the lead for now. On track. So it is right now the 52 Will Maples out front here, and then you got 3 cars, the 4 of Jonathan Fitzwater, the 41 car of Kyle Bachelia, and the 94 of Julio Cesar. We'll see if these cars come up to speed, playing a factor, or were they shaken too. So, know some damage on the 89 actually. Perhaps from exiting pits. We'll see if that plays any aerodynamic difference. 04 of Chris Dodd and 66 of Bill Rumpkin still in with prolonged issues. Not sure what's going on there though. 17 of Glenn Lerner currently out front. Of course you got the cars that were all on track and the ones that are blending in still. We'll see if it'll be the 20 car of Kyle Martins this time. I think it might be. Or 17 of Glenn Lerner. See how they cycle there. Yep, 17 of Glenn Lerner out front. 20 of Kyle Martins in second. Third, you have this pack. 4 of Fitzwater on the inside now. I believe they've got more than enough time to actually catch the pack. This pack being 9 cars strong. Then you got some more spread out packs of cars. So 04 and 66 still on pit road with problems. Disappointing. Chris Dodd and Bill Remington both showed that they could run up front, but those Camaros having issues. 17 of Glenn Lerner. It's about a 10-mile-per-hour difference compared to the pack. Same with Kyle Martins. Currently working 24 right now, coming to 25. 17 car of Glenn Lerner leading here at Daytona in the duplicolor Camaro. There you get a better idea. Yeah, I don't see any reason why at least this pack shouldn't catch them. Do not believe there will be any lap cars as if the 04 and 66 don't come off pit road anyway. Let's see about. Yeah, see about a 10-mile-per-hour lap difference, or speed difference. And of course, with this pack, it's going to be who's going to be leading when they approach the first, when they approach the second place car. 20 of Kyle Martins, so you can fly by him and be a challenger. Looks as though it's getting really aggressive back here. This is for around the 11th position. That's a 3 wide there. Looks as though they've caught the 20 car of Kyle Martins now, but it didn't look like anyone's really able to blow by him. Looks like the 24 of Sebastian Torres will get to the inside now, and they're about within a second. Nah, not even. Yep, there's the 17 now in picture here. We'll see if the 17 will come up and block him. So at least though he will. Now we got a really aggressive pack here. 24 of Sebastian Torres on the inside, the 17 of Glenn Lerner for the lead now, with about 5 laps remaining here at Daytona International Speedway for the Challenger 100. Got 9 car strong pack right now. 24 of Sebastian Torres out front, who's pushing up from the 41 of Kyle Bisceglia. I believe we only have 2 previous race winners in this pack right now. The 18 of Eric Cardona, who won the first race at Rockingham, and the 94 of Julio Cesar, who won from Bristol. I believe that's it in this pack. I might be wrong though. I don't know if that second pack has enough time to catch them, and they seem pretty aggressive there. 18 of Eric Cardona on the inside of the 24 car of Sebastian Torres for the lead. Working lap 27, and if a caution is to come out at this point, it will be the end of the race. 04 and 66 still sitting on pit road. What a shame for those guys. 52 of Will Maples still searching for his first win, along with the 4, 17, the 7. 18 of Cardona has 1 already. Coming to 3 to go this time by. Single file for the first 4 cars. Here comes the 4 car of Jonathan Fitzwater onto the inside with pushing up from the 17 of Glenn Lerner. 52 should duck in behind him for 4th now, hopefully. Don't believe that smaller group of 5, or that group of 5 cars behind him should be able to catch him. So as though there's a car length and a half between 1st and 2nd. I anticipate the 4 car to get a good run here as they're coming to 2 to go. Well, it looks as though the 17's actually got problems. The car with the most momentum at this point, at this exact point, is probably the 94, who's going to use that to try to get around the 17 of Glenn Lerner for 3rd position. 94 of Julio Cesar, winner from Bristol Motor Speedway. Trying to maintain his position points. Working on 2 to go. White flag this time by. Cardona out front, the 4 Jonathan Fitzwater in second, it's a Mustang, and a Camaro. The Camaro dives to the inside of the 4 car. It looks like he'll get there with a very aggressive move on the inside, and that'll give the 17 momentum to push the 94 by the 4, I believe. Looks as though the 94 working the track, trying to get out everything he can, but it looks like he leaves the door open. White flag in the air, the 17 on the inside. It's Cardona out front though. Don't believe any lap car should be an issue here. 18 of Eric Cardona, looking to become the first 2-time winner in this series. He's got about half a lap to go. Oh, now he's got half a lap to go. 24 of Sebastian Torres on the inside of Glenn Lerner, 4 seconds. Don't believe it'll be enough, we'll see. 18 of Cardona out front. Coming to the stripe, the 18 of Eric Cardona will win the Challenger 100 from Daytona International Speedway. Coming home second will be the 24 car of Sebastian Torres. Third will be the 17 car of Glenn Lerner. Fourth will be the 41 of Kyle Bisceglia. And fifth will be the 20 of Kyle Martins. And we will see you next time from Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the Terribles 100. See you next time.